20-lap contest ready to come your way. The Total Power Sales IMC Stock Car feature starting right now. Oh, watch him mixing it up on the back straightaway there. Oh, boy. Dion Wall got stuck in the middle there. Joe White on the move in the 11. Your leader right now. Steve Hiles trying to get back up there. Cody Scray off the pace in the 83. So far, that 2W up to Dave Herning. His way to 19, but here comes the 2T of Travis Van Straten down to the inside into the top. Hines back on the move too. Battle up front. Joe White in the 11 being challenged by the 2 of Jerry Winkler. Van Straten to third. John Hines from about 16th to 4th. Side-by-side action up front. Joe White on the high side. Jerry Winkler down low. Dan Nelson at 26 heading off the track. Hines and Van Straten got a battle going on for third. Those two guys at the top of the point standings. Joe White working hard in that 11 car, continuing to lead by just a bit over the 2W of Jerry Winkler. Then it's Hines right now in third in the 57 over the 2T of Travis Van Straten. 3 wide for the number 5 spot going on. Herning and Greg Goot in the 620 had a run on the outside trying to get into the top 5. Race continuing on up front. Watch that action as Winkler tries to take that lead away from Joe White, and John Hines is right there too. And also the 2T of Travis Van Straten. 4-car battle for the lead here as we come to the midpoint of the contest. Halfway right here. John Hines, your new leader in the 57. White hanging on to second. Van Straten up to third. Winkler shows fourth. Greg Goot in the 620 in the top 5. Battle continuing on up front. Hines had the lead, but now Van Straten wants to take it away. We're working lap number 13. Here comes Travis Van Straten to the outside line, wanting to get that top spot. Can't quite get there. Jerry Winkler back up to third, getting by the 11 of Joe White. Greg Goot hanging on to 5th. And how about that run by Dion Wall in the 6th spot? John Hines and Travis Van Straten. They have got a duel going on here. This time by, we'll have 15 in, 5 to go. What a battle it's been throughout this one and continuing to be up front. John Hines, Travis Van Straten got a good battle, but how about that race for third? Jerry Winkler, Joe White, and now Greg Goot on the move. The 620 car to the high side, trying to pass both those guys and take that car up to third. John Hines by a car length. Coming up on the 10L of Chris Lowenhagen. Chris keeps that machine up to the high side. The battle down low. 2 laps remain. Hines, Van Straten, Winkler, and Goot battle side by side for third. White flag is out one more time around the course. Can John Hines hang on for one more circuit? Does Van Straten have something up his sleeve yet? Down the backstretch, one final round. Greg Goot takes the 620 up to third over Winkler. Here's the finish. It's going to be John Hines in the 57, your winner tonight, over the 2T of Travis Van Straten. Greg Goot, welcome Greg back to Wisconsin. Third in the 620. The 2 of Winkler to fourth. Joe White to fifth unofficially. And how about that run once again by Dion Wall, his best finish of the season. Sixth in the 77 car. And I checked that. Dion Wall finishing fifth.
Drivers in the 57, the 2T, the 620, the 2W, and the 77.
Getting ready for some excitement here. The Sport Mods always put on an awesome show. Well, let's see what happens. Pick your favorites. They are set to go. The lull before the storm. They pick up the pace out of turn number 4. We're going racing. Oh, watch out up front. Hang on to her. Anderson got that 56 car. A little kitty wampus there for a bit. Saunders had to take evasive measures. Here they come down the front straightaway. Oh, boy. Lots of action going on. Your leader after a lap. But here comes Saunders in the 5. Schmull, Superman on the move after last week's troubles he had. He's on the charge in the 11S. 66 of Van Heerden right there too. 4-car battle up front. Watch that action for 5th as well. Lots of heavy-duty racing going on in this one. Kleinschmidt hanging on, being challenged to the inside by Schmull. Kleinschmidt up to corner, loses. Schmull and the 5 of Saunders leads that lap. Van Heerden right there. Kleinschmidt hanging tough. Steenbergen into the top 5. Here comes Bethke in the 09. Fast and furious racing in this one. We're 1/4 done. Brock Saunders out to repeat what he did here last Friday night. Pick up the main event. Saunders, your leader over the 66C of Van Heerden. Schmoll in third. Oh, action for fourth. Kleinschmidt being overtaken by the 09 of Besky. Steenbergen right there ready to strike as well. Oh, trouble over in turn number 2. Scott Howe into the tire. The tire out into the racing surface. We've got a caution. Colton Van Heerden in the 66C. Kevin Besky in the 09. The rest of the field, Kleinschmidt there in the 103 hanging on to fifth. We're going back racing. Oh, we've got trouble over in turns 1 and 2. John Schultz, the 11X, backwards. Steenbergen spins to avoid. Back underway, and here they come. Saunders as company. Van Heerden, Besky, Schmoll all right up there. Schneider in the top 5, and here comes Ryan Besaw in the 10. Oh, and around goes Schmidt. Let's get some green flag laps going here. 12 to go. Through the 1-2 corner onto the back straightaway, and Kleinschmidt down on the end. Saunders, your leader, over the 11S of Jeff Schmoll. Now, here comes Van Heerden back to take the runner-up spot. Tom Schneider and Besky battling halfway. "11 laps complete, 9 to go." Brock Saunders holding his own out front. Van Heerden in the runner-up spot in the 66C, followed by Jeff Schmoll, Tom Snyder. Kevin Beth in the 09 shows fifth. Closing the gap, Van Heerden right there on the heels of Brock Saunders. Laps starting to slip away.
Brandon's going off,
20 of Brandon Schmidt heading to the pit area. Close battle up front continuing on between the 5 of Saunders. The 66 of Van Heerden wants that lead. Van Heerden taking a peek. Can't quite get there though. 5 laps to go. Brock Saunders holding on to it out front. Colton Van Heerden in the 66C wants to take it away. They are starting to close in on some traffic here before long. Side by side that time. Van Heerden to the inside for the lead. Has it coming out of turn number 2. Saunders fights back on the high side. This one's going to be a dandy coming down to the finish. 3 to go. Van Heerden with a slight advantage coming up on lap traffic. Side by side, they're going at it. Put Scott Johnson a lap down. 2 laps remain. New leader, Colton Van Heerden. Saunders up on the high side encountering the lap traffic. Has to switch lanes down low. The white flag waving right here for Colton Van Heerden. Checkered flags are waving as Colton Van Heerden getting there first in the 66C. Over the 5 of Brock Saunders. Jeff Schmull to third in the 11S. Tim Lemerond in the 5X. Brian Drexler in 8. Marcus Yari in 58. Chad Bartel in 81. We'll have Chris Engels in 29. Mike Clenz in 17. Sean Freilich in 88X, Mike Miller in 3M. Steve Schneider in 21S, Eddie Munster in 5, Dan Radel in the 33X, and Josh Zdroik in the 11Z. Here we go for 20. Oh, what a tussle from second on back. Look at him go at it here. Dennis Schultz, so far your leader in the 39.
We have a 7 out there. Oh, 7.
Another lap going in the books. TJ Smith right up there along with Spalding. 5 of Lemerond trying to work his way through. .451 of Robbins trying to work his way forward as well. Eddie Munster with some problems with the 5. Four laps into it, continuing to be the 39 of Dennis Schultz. Munster going to pull her to the infield. Tough break for Eddie. Oh, Connor Walensky getting crossed up over in the 1-2 corner. Setting backwards on the infield. Caution on the course. To the field, 5 in. Let's get some racing in. Action up front. Smith, your leader, overtakes the 39 of Dennis Schultz, but now here comes the 58 of Marcus Yari. He is on a mission. Marcus Yari now your new leader. 3 wide for the runner-up spot. Yari in charge. Schultz to the high side in the 39. The rookie Steve Schneider down low. Oh, and Schultz way up in the high side of turn number 2, almost off the course. TJ Smith charging back low in the 69, back to third. Next time by, we're halfway. 10 in, 10 to go right here. Yari, Schneider, nose to tail. TJ Smith in third. Dennis Schultz to fourth. Tim Robbins in the top 5 in the 451, followed by Tim Lemerond in the 5X. Lots of high energy racing further back in the field too. 3 and 4 wide racing. Here comes that battle up front once again. Yari by a car length or so over the rookie, Steve Schneider. TJ Smith in third. Dennis Schultz hanging on to fourth. No change there to lap number 13 in the books. Marcus Yari still showing the way in the 58, being challenged by the 21 of Steve Schneider. Schneider right there through the 1-2 corner this time. TJ Smith down low. Dennis Schultz trying to pull back up to retake the third spot. Five laps remaining this time around. 15 complete. Watch that race back there for fifth. Dennis Schultz being challenged by the 5X of Tim Lemerond. And they are right on the heels of the 69 of TJ Smith. 88X of Sean Freilich calling it a night. Side-by-side action up front. This one's not over yet. The rookie Steve Schneider to the high side of Marcus Yari. Keep an eye on that tussle up front. Yari and Schneider. This time by 2 laps remain. Yari on the high side. Schneider down low. Wants that lead. Trying to pick up his first modified feature victory. And we've got a caution on the course for Chad Bartel. Backwards in turn 4. 2 laps remain. This one's going to be a doozy. All right. Ready to finish this one up. 2 to go. Is Marcus Yari going to hang on? Does Steve Schneider have something for him? Is TJ Smith, the kid, going to kick her to the high side and let her snort? Let's see what happens. Green flag's back up. Back underway, Yari by a car length. Over a whole bunch of them. White flag is out. Here comes Tim Robbins in the 451. Ridge running up there. Trying to take that runner-up spot away from Schneider, and he's there. He's coming after Yari. He's got his shoestring caught on the accelerator. Here comes the checkered flags. Marcus Yari going to win this one tonight in the 58. Tim Robbins to second at the end of that one in the 451. The rookie Steve Schneider to third. 20-lap main event for the Gold Star Racing Products Grand Nationals. Still to come are street stocks and the 4 cylinders. Oh boy. Racing still coming your way, but right now green flags in the air. We're going racing. Here we go. Reichenberger down to the inside, takes that lead. Kenny Richards like he's shot out of a cannon. in that black number 9, charging toward the front. Watch Richards to the inside of Terry Van Roy. The Team Beatty car heading to the pits. Reichenberger, your leader in the 21. Kenny Richards, the chaser, in the 9. Closing the gap. Van Roy in third. Larry Richards in fourth. Here comes Nick Schumacher, the 47 car, working the outside line. Side-by-side action up front there through the 1-2 corner. Reichenberger able to keep that momentum up, maintain that lead by a bit. Reichenberger running way up to the high side here. Continues to lead by a car length. Kenny Richards down to the inside, trying to take that top spot away. Terry Van Roy maintaining third, about 8 car lengths back. Then the 11R of Larry Richards. TJ Smith in the 5 car doing a good job. Kenny Richards taking the lead through the 1-2 corner, but Tim Reichenberger fights back up on the high side once again. Great battle up front here. Richards down low. Reichenberger almost out of the ballpark. That time in the 1-2 corner loses some ground, and now Kenny Richards by 2 car lengths. Here they come again. Richards revving her up, trying to get a bite. Keep that 9 car humming. Reichenberger closing the gap a little bit into turn number 3. Trying to come back to challenge once again. Larry Richards now in third over the 09 of Terry Van Roy. TJ Smith running 5th in the Tim Doling number 5 tonight. Kenny Richards going by, continuing to lead, sounding like he's driving on ice. Got that thing revving up and spinning a little. Halfway this time around, 10 in, 10 to go. Battle shaping up for the 4th spot there. TJ Smith on the heels of the 09 of Terry Van Roy for position. Brian Vinny over Nick Schumacher for 6th. Still no change up front. It's still the 9 of Richards now, strengthening his lead a little more. Over the 21R, Tim Reichenberger. Larry Richards in third, followed by Terry Van Roy. And Terry continuing to be challenged by the 5 of TJ Smith. Coming to lap number 14. Reichenberger's got a fire going on. Something going on in that 21. There it is. exhaust fire on that 21. And he is off the pace here, shut her down.
So the 79 and the 25 went on there.
18 complete, 2 to go.
So the only person that didn't show up was Brian.
Kenny and Larry Richards now 1-2. Brian Vinny takes his 09 car up to third over the other 09 of Terry Van Roy, followed by the 5 of TJ Smith to the white flag.
Who went off first?
Final time into the 3-4 corner. The checkered flag in the air. Clean sweep for Kenny Richards tonight. All right, getting ready to unleash the beast. The Outlaw Chassis Street Stock feature coming your way right now. Everybody working through the 1-2 corner, making it on through there, down back stretch they go. Chemnitz, the early leader in the 5K. Patty Winkler in that runner-up. Frank Knaus in the 24K alongside Steve Gawarski. 22K all in. Chemnitz hanging tough so far, but not by much. Frank Knaus starting to close the gap. Running that high line there that he loves to do. Here they are. Chemnitz and Knaus. Pace the 3J. So now he goes around in turn 2. Got a tire down on that machine. Jerry Winkler, Jesse Cron, Lexi Ashcraft, Wayne Morgan, the rest of the kids. We're going to go back racing. 3 in, 17 to go. Back at it. Look at that battle for second place. They are 4 wide. Oh, a little slicing and dicing going on there. Wasinski was the bologna in the sandwich, and they wanted thin sliced instead of thick sliced. Oh, boy. Here they come at it again. 5 complete. Frank Knaus over his dad now. The Iron Man into the runner-up spot. Patty Winkler in third, but here comes the 7Z of Jeff Wasinski. Lots of racing in that pack back there. Keeping an eye on all of that activity. In the meantime, it's Frank Knaus still out front after 7. Dan Knaus in the runner-up spot. Here comes Steve Gawarski coming after Jeff Wasinski. Need to flip-flop a couple cars there yet. 33 of Chase Solomon needs to get up alongside of Jeremy Chemnitz. And then Keith Olinick needs to get the 911 car in behind the 5. And then we'll be good. Just like that. laps in, 12 to go. We'll see what happens here. Will Frank Knaus hang on and win his first feature of the season? Let's see. Green flag. Getting back at it up on the high side, Frank Knaus, but he's got company down low. The 18 of Steve Gaworski coming on in to challenge. Dan Knaus in the 22K being challenged by the 7Z of Dan Wasinski. Jerry Winkler into the top 5 in the 08. Steve Ecker on the move in his 12X over the other number 12 of Jeff Youngworth. Halfway right here. Action continues on. The battle up front continues. Gaworski to the inside, Knaus to the high side. Frank Knaus by a bumper. Jeff Wasinski still side by side with Dan Knaus for the number 3 spot. Steve Ecker working that inside line in the 12X on the 08 of Jerry Winkler. They're kind of 2 by 2 here. They're like they're heading to the Ark or something. Coming to lap number 13 complete with 7 to go. Steve Gaworski now, your leader in the 18. We got trouble on the front stretch. Wayne Morgan backwards. And he pulls away, so we'll stay racing. Chase Solomon off the pace in the 33. Get them bunched up so we can get back at her, finish this one up.
69 on the inside.
Let's see what happens. Will Gaworski have enough to hold off the rest of the hard-charging boys and girls? We're going back racing. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, no. Gaworski's car just didn't want to come up to speed on the restart. He's got her back going now, but he's going to have to work. Fell back to about 4th or 5th. Frank Knaus on the high side. Steve Ecker now down to the inside for the lead. Frank Knaus running that high line. Overtaken by the 12X of Steve Ecker. Wasinski in 3rd, Gaworski in 4th. Jeff Youngworth in the top 5 now in his number 12 machine. Oh, watch that tussle between Gaworski and Wasinski here. With Youngworth part of that as well. Steve Ecker over Frank Knaus. Frank keeps the steam built up on the high side. 2 to go. Almost dead even at the flag stand that time. Knaus pedaling a little faster now in that outside lane. Pulls right up alongside of Ecker on the front stretch. Or on the back stretch. Let's see what happens this time around as they'll see the white flag. 1 to go. Ecker, fender. One more time. Knaus on the throttle. Down the back straightaway. They are even heading into turn number 3. Side by side through the 3-4 corner. Coming for the checkered. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? It's going to be Steve Ecker in the 12X over Frank Knaus. Jeff Youngworth the 3rd. Steve Gawarski to fourth. Jeff Wasinski in the 7Z, your unofficial top 5.
12, 24, 12, 18, and 7 to Tech. 12, 24, 12, 18, and 7 to Tech. Tech, 12X, 24, 12J, 18, and 7.
Oh, I'm going to run, get a sandwich, go to the bathroom, talk to my buddy, get a beer, come back, and then they'll be ready to go racing. Here they come. The Hive is alive. Dirt Devil feature starting now. Uh-oh. Oh, no wonder John Roberts is going so slow. That car didn't go no faster when the green came out. We'll try her again. Okay. And then there were 18 cars. Last one running wins. No. Green flag. We're going racing. John Roberts getting the pace going that time with that number 8 out front. Cody Pank, the 7. That bright yellow machine down to the inside. Here he comes for the lead. John Stegner in the silver number 8. Up to the high side. Amish Coleman in the mix there in the 35. Chris Moss right there too. Cody Pankow, your leader now, over John Stegner. Chris Moss on the move, trying to take third away from Scott Teat in the 11 machine. Sean Bangert right in there too in the 4. Trying to get back to his winning ways in the features here. Missed out on it last week. They'll watch them 4 wide back there, further back in the pack. Oh, they were like they were locked together. Cody Pankow, your leader over John Stegner. Chris Moss the 3rd. Up to 4th comes the 4 of Sean Bangert. Lungwitz and Joe Minks and Mitchell Lee Fairbank working their way forward. Four-car battle there for 5th place. Pankow with a little bit of breathing room, about a 7 or 8 car length advantage. Van Oyen going a lap down here shortly. Battle for the runner-up spot. John Stegner on the high side. Chris Moss down to the inside. Silver cars battle in there. Then the silver machine of Sean Bangert in 4th. Joe Minks into the top 5 now in the 23. Nine laps in, 11 to go. Your leader heading into turn number 3, gonna come to the midpoint of the event this time by. 10 laps complete for Cody Pankow and the rest of the group. Gonna single file action right now Wes Lungwitz in the 77 working on Joe Minks for 5th in turn 3. Pankow completing another lap, still hanging tough up front over Chris Moss. Sean Bangert in 3rd, gets by the 8 car of Stegner. And that race for 5th continues. Coming up on the 21 of Cody Young. Going to put Cody a lap down. "13 laps in for Cody Pankow and the rest of the field. Moss, Bangert, Stegner, and Minks still 1st through 5th. Cody Pankow completing lap number 14. Now a side-by-side duel for the 5th spot. Wes Lungwitz, the 77 car, wanting that 5th spot. Has it by a bit coming out of turn number 2. Top 4 single file right here. We've got 5 to go. Brian Seeger off the pace in the 71. Gets it fired back up again. Right in front of the leader. Pankow makes it through all right. Chris Moss has closed the gap on your leader, Cody Pankow. Right there, the 7 cars nose to tail. Pankow has to get pedaling a little bit quicker. We've got 2 to go. Here comes the Holiday Hellion. He wants that lead. Caution on the course. Got one backwards in turn 4. Caution lights are down. Let's see what's going to happen here. Will Pankow hang on? Will Sean Bangert pedal a little faster in that 4 car, pick up another feature win? Let's find out. Here they go. Let's finish her up. Back to green. Watch out. Moss and Bangert almost getting together. Going into turn number 1. They're trading paint, but we can't tell. They're both silver. Oh, now we've got Fairbank backwards in turn 3. Hoping to pick up the spoils here tonight.
Well, 27 apparently don't know how to double up either, so you just gave 12 spot. Congratulations.
All right. Picking up the pace. The green flags are going to wave. We're going to finish her up. 3 to go. Here they go. Pankow in the 7P. Bangert right there in the 4. Ready to pounce. Last green flag lap. Chris Moss in the 7M. John Stegner in the 8. Joe Minks in the 23. Back around Lungwitz and into 5th. Getting ready with a white flag. Once that white flag flies for the leader, then if something happens, the race will be complete. Oh, boy.
And there they all go.
Oh. Pankow gets turned sideways, saves it. checkered flag to Sean Bangert. Chris Moss to second. Pankow to third, edging out the 23 of Joe Minks.